Yes,
Hello everyone, or the 4 people watching this right now.
And to everyone who's watching in the future.
We're the Kia Hyundai channel. This is all of us right now, and today we're going to live stream the Hyundai Unveiling. We got 2 super cool cars. They're both eco-dynamic vehicles. So we got the Envision 74 and
we also have the RN22E. So we're going to be able to take a look at those vehicles. They're still under the covers, so they haven't officially been unveiled yet. But we figured it would be fun to bring everyone along for the ride with us.
Yes, it's a very exciting time. First auto show too, right?
Yes.
Like as a media person, and it's scary. It's a little bit scary. I guess we could show the covered cars.
Yeah, so let's flip this around. And you can see the presentation is going to start in, well, pretty much any second now. And then we've got the vehicles over here. Hey, first from Puerto Rico. Great to see you again, buddy. So our guest is over here. This is the 74, the Envision. And then over here, I'm guessing that one from the shape of it.
Law doesn't wait.
Here we go.
Conference begins in 1 minute.
Wow.
Do you want Pat to hold it?
Yeah, we're going to pass the camera over to Pat. He's taller.
Yeah, maybe I'll stand back there and take it's more room back there.
Wow, we're getting like the bird's eye view right now.
Veuillez accueillir President and CEO of Hyundai Auto Canada, président et chef de la direction de Hyundai Auto Canada, Mr. Don Romano. What a sight this is. We're back. We're back. This is great. Hey, thank you so much, and good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Canadian post-pandemic auto show. This is, I'm excited. Okay, I'm also excited because I want to thank the AJAC journalists for awarding the Ioniq 5 Utility Vehicle of the Year. Thank you so much. Now, let me tell you, we have a few other facts that I'd like to share with you that make me equally excited. For instance, did you know that when Hyundai Auto Canada was formed, it was the first overseas subsidiary for the Hyundai Motor Group? That's right here. When it comes to global expansion for Hyundai, it all started right here in Canada. In fact, too, okay, we had, I don't know if you realize this is our 40th anniversary in Canada. 40 years, so outstanding, man. And that includes the 2 years where we didn't have auto shows and we all stayed at home. Anyway, 40 years, and look how far we've come. Much of our progress as a brand has been accomplished in the last 10 years. And I think we can all agree that Hyundai, over the past 10 years, is where we are today is not where we were before. We're a whole new company. It was almost 10 years ago when we laid out a plan to become a premium brand. It was a multifaceted strategy to change the perceptions of Hyundai from, before we were a discount brand, a value brand, to becoming a premium brand. Our first step, it was to change just our dealership facilities. We launched a completely new and elegant look, replacing the old primary blue with white. We expanded our service and our showrooms. Our dealers invested close to $1 billion to make that upgrade, and I congratulate them. Now, the change was as dramatic as the vehicles we were designing in R&D, which would be launched years later. So we had the hardware in place, thanks to the support of our dealer body. Then we began to overhaul the software, starting with our signature certification program, which was designed in collaboration with J.D. Power. Another step in the software direction was to develop a fully transparent and easy way for customers to engage with And this was well before the pandemic made doing business that way a necessity. Then to kind of put a bow on it all, we launched the first captive finance company for Hyundai Canada Finance, to support our goal of leasing, but as well as our luxury brand Genesis. Now that was then. Let's fast forward to today. The strategy we put in place over the past 10 years, coupled with our amazing product lineup, has evolved the Hyundai brand into one of the most desired in the Canadian market. Now, we are now the second largest import brand in Canada for the first time in history. We've also become a leader in alternative powertrains and technology. Closing out 2022 as the highest volume brand for mainstream EV sales, selling over 23,000. That's 21% of our sales are EVs, HEVs, and PHEVs. Now it's time for Hyundai, armed with the strongest product lineup in the industry, to look ahead with even bolder strategies to take the brand to the next level over the next 10 years. And with that in mind, we realized we needed a platform that could provide the reach and emotional connection needed to attract and retain an even bigger audience to the Hyundai brand. So at the end of last year, we became the official brand of the NHL and the NHLPA. And frankly, in Canada, platforms don't get any bigger than that, or more emotional than that. So it's with this in mind that we created WA. Okay. WA is a campaign that connects our Korean heritage, our exciting wow products, and our outstanding dealerships to grow our customer base. WA is a Korean expression that really translates to joy, excitement, and awe. I mean, the closest thing we have in English, wow, that's it. It's really more than just a tagline, too. It's, for us, it's an attitude. It's a rallying cry. It's also catching on fast with our customers and dealers alike. WA is what we make at Hyundai, and WA is what Hyundai aims to deliver to our customers every day. And it's just another way we're looking to connect with Canadians in a very real way. So as we look back at the last 10 years and forward to the next 10 years, you know, I know we're on the right track. We have momentum, we've achieved our goals, we have absolutely the best dealer body in the country, with the collective goals to provide customers with the best experience and the best products in the industry. I mean, together we're going to continue to push ahead and evolve to become the most loved brand in the industry. Frankly, the future, it's never looked better as we continue to wow audiences with our bold and exciting product vision. And to share more on this, it's now my distinct pleasure to welcome the gentleman that joined me up on stage just about 20 minutes ago, Mr. Hak Suha, head of Hyundai Design Center. Give it up for Mr. Hak Suha.
Thank you, Don. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share a story from Hyundai's past that says a lot about our future. In October 1974, at the Torino Auto Show, Pony, the first domestic independent model from Korea, debuted. It also marks the birth of our design DNA. However, the main character of today's story, the true hero of Hyundai, is the car hiding behind the Pony. That sleek silhouette and roofline achieved in the 1970s, it actually qualified the car as a sports car. A piano di forma is the very first blueprint handed over to the engineers by the design team. Please take a closer look at the date, February 18, 1977. This is about 2.5 years after the unveiling in Torino. 74 Pony Coupe concept was the official name. What we all assumed to be a one-time concept car was indeed being developed as a production vehicle. However, circumstances in the 1970s were not in favor due to lack of social acceptance and resistance inside and outside the company, and because of technological limitations. The project of Korea's very first high-performance sports car had to be stopped. Sadly, today, all we have left to trace back are some prototype photos and few engineering drawings. Now, here is where the story takes an interesting turn. The essence of this pony coupe did make it into production, but with another company. This is a DeLorean DMC-12, the iconic time traveler car in the Back to the Future. Do you recognize the resemblance? Yeah? It's not just your imagination. Through the Italy Design website, Maestro Giorgetto Giorgiaro makes it official that the DeLorean design was based on the pony coupe. Now, we are proud to inherit the daring dreams of our early engineers, and we are making a commitment to make their passion forward. Today, we go back to the future. I'm honored to present to you, for the first time in Canada, the Envision 74, that means 74. Amazing, isn't it?
That is a beautiful car.
Some people call it a concept. We prefer the term rolling land. 74 is the king of the chessboard, an unmistakable DNA of a Hyundai design that has evolved into a futuristic way. This is the Hyundai design spirit. In simple terms, it is the common thread, the fil rouge. Tirsa is just the beginning, and our goal is to establish Hyundai's daring brand heritage based on our design philosophy, sharing the future with legacy. And now let me introduce Theo Walkenberg, head of M Brand and Motorsports Subdivision.
Thank you very much, Axel. What an impressive design the Envision 74 is. Very wonderful. Hello everyone and good morning from my side. I'm very excited to be here. What a sight, how many people. I love being here in Toronto. Worth it coming all the way from Seoul with Aksu and some of my colleagues. N-Brand was created to offer an exciting future for car enthusiasts around the world. N is actually the wild side of Hyundai. Today I'd like to share with you what is the story of N-Brand and where is it actually going. It all began from the starting line. It all began with racing. Our roadmap is laid out in the N pyramid you see behind me. Motorsports is where we prove ourselves against the toughest competition. Success here brings winning DNA into our brand. This DNA connects to the rolling labs, N, N-line, and all the way to our base models. By doing so, we bring youthful excitement into the Hyundai brand. From road to track, gravel and snow. Wherever we race, we push ourselves to the nth degree. WRC, WTCR, the Nürburgring 24 Hours race, and the first electrified customer racing, FIA ETCR. We are also at IMSA, with two extremely talented Canadian race car drivers, Mark Wilkins and Robbie Wickens. N-Brand's performance vision is clearly laid out in our three pillars of N performance: corner rascal, racetrack capability, and everyday sports car. So this is how N looks like today. But to help you understand where we are going, we need to zoom out and see how we got here. The story of Hyundai's high-performance journey began almost 10 years ago, starting with our entry in the WRC World Rally Championship. It was years before we even had our first production car. In 2015, our N brand was launched into the world. The race was on to develop our first production vehicle that would go on to deliver our high-performance vision to our fans. Our first product arrived in 2017 with the i30N. Here is a scene of our fans taking delivery of the 101st edition cars at the Nürburgring. From day one, we started building emotional connection to our fans. We achieved 2 consecutive WRC manufacturers championship titles in 2019 and 20. I'm proud to say we won both the WTCR driver and manufacturer championships last year. Motorsport success fuels our momentum to grow and expand towards the future. By 2021, our lineup grew to 6 high-performance vehicles, and we're still hungry for more. But what is next? Let's bring back the question from the beginning. What is the story of Hyundai N, and where is it going? Within our N pyramid, the rolling labs hold the key to going forward. These special vehicles were created specifically to bridging the gap between our race cars and production N models. Starting with the RM14 in 2014, each rolling lab was tasked to experiment new technologies. The RN22E on the far right of yours was our first EV prototype with a power of over 800 horsepower. We took this vehicle around the world to gather feedback about how EVs can excite driving enthusiasts. In 2022, we created 2 rolling labs in order to show the future of it. The RN22E represents our electrified high-performance vision, previewing our driving experience and technologies of the next few years. The Envision 74, on the other hand, raises the stakes much higher. It represents our high-performance vision beyond electric cars. These are our second-generation rolling labs, made to create emotional engagement with our fans like never before. With these vehicles, we're pushing the limits of design, technology, and driving emotion to new heights. Our message to our fans is that we have an exciting, optimistic future ahead of us. RN22E is based on the Ioniq 6, but pushed to its maximum performance potential. Our approach is never about increasing power exponentially. That would be just too easy. Our motorsports DNA guides us to face the real challenges. We will ensure precise handling through our corner rascal characteristics, despite the additional weight of the batteries. The Nürburgring is so tough, most of these cannot make a full lap at 100% performance. We will challenge this with our racetrack capability. We will create emotional feel for the driver through sound, vibration, and shifting. The way it drives will be highly customizable to make it our everyday sports car. This year, we will enter the Ioniq 6 and FIA ETCR. This makes us the first manufacturer to enter a dedicated EV in motorsports. The experience and knowledge gained through racing will allow us to bring its technologies to future M models. So this is our electrification strategy. But at N, we are aiming our sights beyond the horizon. From the very beginning of N-Brand in 2015, we were looking to explore a sustainable future. In 2025, Vision Gran Turismo represented our vision for sustainable high performance. A hydrogen fuel cell powered race car was all imagination back then. Many didn't believe it was possible. But after 7 years of intense development, we created our ultimate vision for the future. This vehicle is a result of a close cooperation between over 50 teams, the Envision 74. It's committing the absolute best talent of entire Hyundai. The state-of-the-art hydrogen hybrid technology is a result of internal studies for future motorsports. Its long range and fast charging characteristics have the potential to change the way we are enjoying driving. Making dreams come true, that's what we're doing at N. As you can see, we will keep the 3 pillars of N performance as it represents the core value of future products. This is particularly challenging with EVs and FCEVs, but it is essential to keep the promise we have made for our customers. It's my pleasure to show you the second vehicle, making its North American debut, the RN22E. Isn't that a stunning car? Thank you. N is moving forward to set a new standard in sustainable high performance. Did you catch the secret car at the end of the movie? Yes, that is our Ioniq 5N, launching globally later this year and will arrive to Canada in early 2024. Words cannot convey how excited we are. This isn't rocket science. You can calculate the future for a precise answer. What it takes is the wildest imagination and the courage to pursue that vision. Imagination and courage, this is the story of Hyundai N. And now, I will welcome Don back to the stage. Thank you very much from my side.
Well done. Thank you. Well, what are you doing out there? All right? Thanks for coming. Let's get out here and look at some cars. What do you say? Thank you all.
Thank you, Don.
We should probably address our viewers if they watch that whole thing.
So, one of the comments was,
I'm gonna.
we're still live. N74, it should be the N64. Like Nintendo 64.
Oh, I get it.
Do you want to do a walk around?
Yeah, it's very, very busy. Oh my goodness, 132 people are on right now.
Awesome.
Charlotte, lead the way.
Guys, should we go take a
Let's see if I
look?
can get All right.
All right, everyone, so let's take a look.
Gabby is busted on God, for real, for real. Oh my gosh. This one's my favorite for sure.
What do you guys think?
Oh.
Here. Let's try to get closer.
So did you have the pricing information of what this might be?
Nothing released. I mean, if you do a quick Google search, it's got a hefty price tag. That'll be everyone's homework.
Look at those headlights. 74 down there.
I love it. I think this is great because it's bringing, okay, so it's keeping with the modern philosophy of Hyundai right now, but then also bringing in a lot of their history with it, with the Pony Coupe.
They want to see inside, Charlotte. Go run in there and open it.
Absolutely
There's
not.
our general manager and our dealer principal, Pat and Tim.
We're taking out for a drive in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll love that.
Yeah. Should we try to get some of the side profile?
Yeah. Do you want to grab it?
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Everyone, let's hear your thoughts. I'm just trying not to wreck anyone's shots. Now I'm gonna wreck everyone's shots. It's my shot now. So here's the side profile. and I'm right in the way again. Sorry, I'm trying to get through. That way you can have a better shot. They want to see you drive it today, Gabby.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
That's the special request. Should we go take a look at the other one?
Go for it, Gabby. Go for it.
Let's go. So here's the RN22E.
123 people are on. Oh my gosh.
So they haven't given us any of the specs or information, so as far as that, we can't really go in depth. I mean, you saw what they put on the screen as far as horsepower and stuff like that as well. Maybe they will use the 74 for the new Back to the Future movie.
Got it?
All right.
Okay, good.
Now let's see if we can move around to the side.
Okay, we'll
That way
swap.
you guys can
Okay,
see
Don, have a
the
good
side
one.
profile as
Yeah,
well.
it did work. Thank you very much.
All right. There's a lot of people.
That's crazy, eh? That's time. Yeah.
So again, look at the profile on this vehicle. And this car definitely looks like I could put a car seat in it. So yeah, I can drive it. So you can see it's got a very similar body profile to the Ioniq 6, but it is a lot lower too. The Ioniq 6 is over here, so maybe we can try to do a comparison, but look at the spoiler. That's awesome.
Should we go take a look at the Ioniq 6?
So we'll show you guys the Ioniq 6. Yeah, there's not much hype around that right now. But we got it over here. So again, if you take a look at it, very similar body style. You have the guppy style headlights on the Ioniq 6. Guppy is my favorite word. It's my favorite adjective.
Guppy in a good way. Okay, so should we rev it? Let us know. Should we rev the EV?
People are saying that this one looks like a Porsche. What do you think, Abby?
I personally am a big Porsche fan, and I kind of see it's got like almost the frog style headlights, right? Very round look to it.
Sorry, do you mean Guppy?
No, not Guppy, not Guppy. Yeah, it's beautiful. Guys, there's a lot of people here. Should we go through some of the comments?
So there are a ton of people here. It is absolutely crazy,
Yeah,
and we love it.
It's nuts. It is very nuts. How can we watch our chat feed? Oh, maybe we can't. Oh,
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Someone said ugly wheels.
You guys don't like the wheels? On which car?
I don't even know how many people are actually watching during like the explanation. Ugly wheels.
A lot of people are not vibing with the wheels. On which one? Because with the RN22E, like, I think the wheels are kind of standard, if I'm being honest.
I'd love to see this car at Brantford. Us
Yes.
too. Where we're going, we don't need roads. That's right. Let's see. Louder, we can't hear you in the back. Oh, we weren't talking.
Any questions coming in right now? Sorry?
I just want to say hello, following your YouTube all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to come on our live?
We're live right now. Do you want to say hi?
Do you want to say hi?
Hello Hyundai channel, following all the way through France, coming from all over Ontario, coming to over to purchase car from Gabby and Charlotte.
Oh my gosh, that's
Right?
awesome.
Okay, am I getting your name right?
You got it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. So Kia's on in 5 minutes. We gotta head over there.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, guys. I don't know if we should go live there.
All right, well, we're going to wrap up this
Wait,
live.
let's ask them.
Well, do you guys want to see the Kia presentation as well? That starts in 5 minutes.
Let's see.
What are you guys thinking?
Pat's like, no, I'm not holding the camera anymore.
Yeah. But we're going to start making our way over. We are going to end this live, and we'll see about starting a new one. So we will see you guys shortly.
Continue on your product knowledge, and then it